Hey, it's been a while here, but we got a VHS CD pickup here. So we're just gonna go over these real quick. Stopped at two thrift stores, and then found a random rummage sale on the way. So, kind of quick glance of just this is the first thrift store right here. This is the one I always go to a lot, where they're 50 cents for the media items. This is the random rummage sale. And this was the second thrift store here. So I went to the first thrift store, this thrift store, and then I found the rummage sale. So I'm going to go through everything real quick. Alright, so going down the list here, this is the first thrift store. We got this Road Killers with Christopher Lambert. This one actually looks pretty interesting. I'm thinking about watching that one. We got this Ocean Reflections. It looks cool. I liked how it's a digitally mastered high fidelity, so I picked that one up. We have this one here. It's one of those RKO collections. So I've been trying to list some older movies when I can. We have 5 Easy Pieces. This is a Jack Nicholson movie. I've never came across this movie, so I just picked it up. We're Interrupted. We just sold our one copy we had in stock, so I thought I'd replace it. Here is a cartoon here, Miffy. Never seen this. Thought it looked interesting. Fire with Fire. Looks like one of those erotic thrillers. Again, another one. Silhouette with Faye Dunaway. This one here, Border Heat. Pretty cool cover. So picked that one up. So this thrift store usually do pretty well at it. The last time I went, I think I only picked up 3 or 4 movies. So it's been a month or so, and I went again, and pretty decent set. So we have this California. We have actually never had a copy of this on VHS, so I saw that and picked it up. True Crime with the Alicia Silverstone. Outside Azona. I'm not sure about that one, but we'll do. Oh, we got what, Robert Forster. So I think that's the guy that's in it's like Jackie Brown. So we have The Man with the Golden Arm. It was just an older Frank Sinatra movie, and I think it's a thriller, so pick that one up. No Place to Hide. There we go. It's like a horror one. Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We got Michael Bolton in Concert. Tuskegee Airmen. I never came across this one. I don't think there's much on it. We have Widow's Kiss with Beverly D'Angelo. I've never came across this movie, so picked it up. We did find 2 cassettes. Linda Ronstadt. She kind of does fairly well with her CDs, so we picked that one up. Then I found this ABBA one, which was in Spanish, so I thought it could be good. And we've sold regular ABBA ones for pretty decent money. I recall my girlfriend found one for like 10-25 cents, and it ended up being like 30 bucks. So there you go. That was the first thrift store. Pretty good deal. I just went real quick on my lunch, and I was like, oh, I haven't been to thrift stores, I'll check them out real quick. So that's the first one. I was quite happy after this one. I'm like, should I go check the other one? Sometimes we don't do as well at the other one, but I went anyway. So I'll show you those next. Alright, so this is the second thrift store. CDs cost 99 cents there, VHS are 75, and cassettes are 49 cents. So I usually don't pick up as much at this one because it's a little bit more expensive, and they don't get as much VHS in, and they don't move the stuff if it's old. The other thrift store puts them out for free after a little bit. So we'll start with the VHS here. We have Ed Wood. There's a Tim Burton film. I picked this up because we've never came across a copy of this. I've never seen this movie, but I'm not sure if I'll watch it, but I will list it. We have this SOB. We just sold this the other day, so I'll just replace the copy. We have Hannah and Her Sisters. I think this was there last time. I skipped on it, but I do see that it has Woody Allen, so I went with that one. Going back to the CDs, they actually had a decent amount of like, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s rock alternative, but they had a lot of scratches on it. I don't have a machine to clean them, so I went through and I just kept the ones that were the best. You know, not even sure when I'll get to listing these, but we had this Poison Live. This one was actually pretty clean. We have another Poison, the Damn Yankees, which says don't tread. Let's see here. So I want to say, yeah, Ted Nugent. This is like a mixture of superstars, rock stars coming together and making their own band. So let's see here. We got this Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid, that Ugly Kid Joe, America's Least Wanted, Toadies. We had Warrant, Cherry Pie, and Dog Eat Dog. When we did go to Reno to the Rib Fest, Warrant was there playing, and so I kind of picked them up because of that, but it was cool to see their stuff out there. We have a Skid Row, and we have this other band, the Escape Club. I don't know that one, but I just picked it up because it looked like some stuff that could be worth something. They did have some 8 tracks there. I went through the list real quick. I was trying to move very quick, so I might have missed the other ones, but I know that 8 tracks in like production on like studio albums in the late 80s. When I looked these up, I thought I saw it here. It's 1984. That's a Mickey Gilley. We have a Merle Haggard, which also was, we got here, 85. And then my boy George Strait, 85. So I picked those up because of the later release year. So you know, I was kind of disappointed that there were so many scratches on the CDs, but I was gonna head back to work, and then I was gonna go turn around, but there was cars on the other side of the road, so I thought I'll just drive forward and then flip around when there's an opening on the road. And as I went forward, I saw a green sign that said Rummage Sale, and I had been to this Rummage Sale over here before and bought like a couple VHS. So I'm like, I'll go. You know, I'm running late, but I'll go. So I went over there, and I'll show you what I got real quick. Alright, so this is the Rummage Sale. So I went over there real quick. I walked to the door, and there was a lady sitting there looking at her phone. A bunch of tables with like random craft things and Christmas knickknacks, glasses. Nothing in particular that I even wanted to glance around at because I was running behind. And I look over to the right, and there's 2 boxes of CDs. So I walk over to CDs, and I grab one CD. I'm not sure what it was. This is an example. I grabbed one, opened it up, and it wasn't scratched. And I'm like, oh, awesome, it's not scratched. And so I started flipping through like the names of the CDs, the artists. And I've seen a lot of stuff that seemed different and rare and like kind of metal and just alternative, way different than I've ever found before. So I mean, I saw this like Saga group, and there was just so much different stuff that said $20 for the CDs, and the lady like turned around from the corner and was instantly like, oh yeah, take them, 20 bucks, okay. Like she just wanted to get rid of them. So I threw them in the car, and she's like, yeah, we haven't had a lot of people here. We tried to put it on Facebook, but we were having trouble. It was an older lady. And she's like, how do you find this stuff? And I'm like, usually Craigslist or Facebook, but I saw your sign. So she was happy, and I threw it in the car, and I came home, and I've gone through just a little bit of it. But there's some pretty cool stuff. I've listed about 25 items of it, but there's some gems in here that I have listed. We have the Dregs right here. That's pretty cool. That wasn't worth too much. This Belladonna. That one was worth a decent amount as long as this Dave Weckl. You just see this stuff. It's just a lot of stuff I never heard of. This one right here, Alex Argento. You know, this is a newer kind of CD, 2007. But this says like shred speed metal. And that is pretty rare. We have this one here, Dream Theater. This Judas Priest, which is clean. It's worth pretty good money. So far the gem has been this one here. What do we got here? It's like Sinosaur Sucus Schizo. So this is a rare album. I only could find one on eBay, and then on Discogs it was pretty rare itself. So pretty cool. We have this Lenny White, which was pretty good. This is like a compliment, you know, various artists. This Greg Howe was also worth a decent amount of money. Put this on, I already got a watcher. So this Gamma 4, pretty good money. Some other items that we have listed, we have Vixen, Black and Blue, Colexio. We have Joey Tafola. That one got a watcher right away. That was worth okay money. This one, Bruce Dickinson, Depeche Mode, the singles. This Mike Tramp, RTZ. This one here, Pekka Pojola. It's like a Finland one or something. It kind of has a messed up mark there, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. There's like this band Slaughter. There's a couple of these in there. Let's see here. We got Toy Matinee. What else can I show you that it looks pretty interesting? We got Yellow Jacket, Samurai Samba, Lynch Mob. We have this one, Project Driver. I found a couple of these, I think. No, maybe a couple of these here. Alan Holdsworth. I'm not even sure what this is called. Vangelis Albedo. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, maybe you can see the titles here. There's some pretty cool stuff here. Changeling. Looks like that could be a pretty rare CD. Let's check that one out. We have The Bridge, Sacred Ground. That looks pretty cool, right? I've only listened to like this giant one. Because remind me of like that early 90s rock. But there was like a promo one. I threw it in my van and it was decent. We have, there's some Totos in here. Some more Slaughter. A lot of these Slaughters. See, this is on this like Surrealist or whatever it is. But the other Slaughter ones were on this like Shrapnel Records, which was pretty good, more rare. Let's see here. I don't know who that guy is. I know I'm all over the place, but I haven't even really looked through these things. What do we got here? The Future Sound of London, Life Forms. Tony McPlane. Another Toto. The Darkness. We got Wasp. Faith Hope. Alan Holdsworth. Over here, like I've seen a couple here, like Extreme. I have a copy of that. That's a more common band. So there was one online that it was kind of alternative. This guy had, I don't even know, a ton of boxes of CDs, but we couldn't strike a deal. It kind of reminded me of that stuff, but there's a lot of Saga, Depeche Mode, Doppler Effect. So I was like, oh, I wanted to ask these people where they had got these CDs at, because they're so obscure. Seem King's X, Hager Shown. That looks pretty cool. I did see this Super Junkie Monkey. So yeah, there was a couple of sealed ones. Michael Ward, I think they're in another stack. And the most of them have been pretty clean. I haven't had one that I said I wouldn't list because of scratches. There's a warrant. Belly to Belly. This is like a later on release. It's probably worth something. I have had this. Enough's Enough. There's two of them there. It's like hair metal looking. Saga. Do have a Kansas. King's tape head. Double something. There we go, Duran Duran. More Saga, Toto. There's another Dave Weckl. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I haven't done any videos for a while. I wanted to show you. No, it's kind of rambling a little bit, but there you go. There's a CD pickup.